I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sleep on a sleepless night. Try to catch me howling at the moon.
After 245 days on the road, we have finally found ourselves settling here in the Canary Islands. But even now, there is absolutely no consistency in our lives. The only thing that's even remotely close to it is the driving. Sometimes with a destination, sometimes aimlessly.
Another day and another drive on a bumpy road.
And, of course, the cycle of nature. No matter where the road takes us, there is a sense of safety, if you will, in watching the sunset every night, even though the locations may vary. And if we're lucky, we get to experience it all over again the very next day. And if it hadn't been for us traveling in a van, I guess we would never have experienced these remote corners of the world. We're just exposed to all kinds of different experiences now, and I guess this is what it really means to be living. So we parked really remotely, and there is not even any access to get to the beach. But I'll tell you one thing, that's not going to stop us from getting to the ocean. Truth to be told, also because we haven't showered in a few days.
I don't know if this is such a great idea.
I always thought the silver lining in everyday life had to be something grand to matter. I could never have foreseen the absolute happiness in something as simple as finding a body of water. Turns out, happiness doesn't need to be complicated. It can also be found in sliding down a cliff with a ratchet strap.
You know, they say change happens either by repetition or impact, and in the absence of either, everything just stays the same, like forever. And that we as humans subconsciously seek out the same behavior day after day, and even that our DNA expression stays fixed. When we do that, always seek the familiar. And for every year of us moving in the exact same pattern of those before, makes us even more tangled into everything we already know and just less likely to ever break free from whatever loop we have gotten ourselves into.
At some point, pretty much everything outside of our already established ideas will feel uncomfortable, and so we stay the same. I think recognizing this to me is what you could call an impact. Something that really got me questioning what is truly me anymore and what's just a set of programs I have gotten so used to following. And this is such a big part of why we decided to do this. I mean, I know true change is something that happens within. But being in this non-consistent environment really forces us to comprehend a daily life that looks nothing like the day before.
So I guess a big part of us moving into our van is just that. Like, we actively seek this inconsistency and the unknown and everything we are not familiar with. So the plan is to go to a place called Barranco de Cruz and see a canyon. And we were just about to leave the car here and ready to hike for an hour or two, but it actually looks like we are going to be able to drive down almost all the way to it. The road looks drivable. We are going to give it a try. It's a really sandy road, but it might just work. Hur känns det? Kommer det funka?
Ja.
Oh, exciting! I think that we just found a new home.
Like a homing in June.
And you can really see the volcano in a distance.
There's always something around the corner, something more to be found. And I'm sure the coast of California are beautiful.
I can't believe this is where I'm having my morning coffee. Like, in a canyon. And it's so quiet. Look at all these shells. They are like embedded in the sand. It's beautiful.
We all have our fears in life, but to me, I guess the most prominent is becoming a version of myself that is just stuck and unable to change. Every day out here is about motion, not just across borders, but also within. Living in a van just pushes us out of our routines, our comfort zone, and forces us to stay curious. And if we don't challenge who we are, we risk becoming nothing more than those collection of habits. It's such a big and beautiful world out there. And I can't imagine not being able to see it, to feel it. You know, just being a part of it while I still can. And everything becomes so much clearer here beneath the Canary moon. Right guys, we are about to whip up some snacks before the sun sets, but before I go, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. We really pour our hearts and soul into making these films, so if you enjoyed it, it would mean the world to us if you liked the video or subscribe to the channel. See you soon, bye.